Hello, this is John with Modern Family Budget. I wanted to do a quick how-to video for the monthly budget spreadsheet that I have on the website here on the first page. You just click, it downloads, you open it up. First thing you can do is just to keep it organized, change the month on the top. So if we're going to do this is the end of the month on May, so I'm going to do one for June. I already have numbers plugged in here, so when you open this up, it might get a little confusing, but the boxes up here, this is where you input your income. Now, you need to know what you make on a monthly basis. So if your salary, you'll know what it is. If it's you're getting paid by the hour, you have to do an estimate. So if you're used to making about $1,000 a month, or $1,000 a week, times how many weeks in that month, okay, so June, I think June's a 4, so we'll just do 4,000. Any extra income projected. So if you're planning to have, like my wife used to waitress, and when she made tips, I had to estimate what she was making. If it was going to be, we'll say 500, I'd plug that in there. So I'm looking at bringing in $4,500 this month. At the end of the month, you plug in your actual. So that would be, you add up all your paychecks and either the tips that my wife made that month, and I plug it in there. Now that's where this side here comes to play. Projected balance would be like it says here, your projected income minus what your expenses are. So right now, my expenses, what I have projected, is much greater than what I'm making, or by 300 bucks. Okay, so my actual is going to be, say, right on the money there. Let's just say I guess right. Never happens. So my budget already, I'm in the hole. My budgeted account, so I'm already setting myself in too deep. So I would have to adjust something. So let's just pretend my mortgage was cheaper and I don't spend that much on my electricity, just to get into the positive. Okay, so I'm looking at $6. So if I meet my budget, I'm going to make $6, save $6. So we want to try to budget in a fashion that we're going to save. So I'm going to spend less on groceries this month. I'm just going to hunker down, make sure I spend less. $100 at the restaurants, dining out. Each one of these sections, is an area of spending. You got entertainment, housing, transportation, loans. I believe it's got everything covered. But if it doesn't, you can add something in there. It's completely editable. I got 2 credit card spots in there. Taxes. That comes around once a year, and things you got to pay for that. So take a look. If there's things you want to add, take away. Anything you got to do there. The next column, or the first column you have to worry about, is projected costs. So all these you have to go in there. That's your budget is projected costs, actual costs. Now this is what you're spending. As you spend it, you got to put it in here. Or if you just want to tally it all up at the end of the month, whatever you want to do, if you want to do it weekly, daily, whatever. So you start plugging in here what you actually did. I'm just, for demo's sake, I'm just going to match it, Let's say you do spend a little bit more. Say gas was 40. You see that little red thing? So that shows you that, that one was over budget. So you can do a quick glance and kind of see where you're at, which one's kind of giving you problems. Each subsection has its own total too, so you can kind of see, oh man, I'm spending 1,100 bucks here, I'm only spending 50 bucks over here, if that was the case, I could just plug something in there and make that real. So 40 bucks over here, not too bad. I'm spending most of my money in housing, which probably it should be. Once it's all calculated in there, you can look down here. This is your projected cost. So this is what you budgeted. You budgeted for $42.94. Actual cost. Obviously nothing's. The whole thing isn't filled out, but let's just say it ended right there. I only spent $1,000, 1,100 bucks. That would be my savings. So I brought in $3,000 more than I actually spent, and that was my budget. So I did well. So this way, this is a spreadsheet that basically you track your costs. You track what you wanted to spend in that cost area, and try to get it to within that range. You could also do a copy and paste, and it's not working. Oh, I renamed it, sorry. So make this June. You could do a copy paste. Just do a copy. Change this one to July. And just keep doing that for the year. That way you'll have them all. You should have 12 for the year. Save a new file for the next year and keep your record. So it's a good electronic filing system for all your finances. If you have any more questions about this or if something about this was unclear, you can always contact me at modernfamilybudget.com. And I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, guys.